Probably my earliest, fondest memory of playing guitar was kind of just learning songs off the radio, off oldies, jazz stations and stuff like that. I'd been playing trombone for a long time before that, so having something I could like have in my room and like just turn on the radio, any channel, and have some guitar part on that I could like take from the radio was kind of like an amazing experience. It really brought the guitar kind of like down to earth.
I inherited this nylon string guitar from my godfather, and I just started teaching myself guitar from listening to music, and very similar to how Ross did it, I guess. I don't know how you do it, but somehow you always will be there. The earliest guitar player that I gravitated toward was Johnny Greenwood from Radiohead. He was like the first person that really made like an impression on me as somebody who, to me, at that stage of my life was trying to do something really different. I'm not like a guitarist, you know, I'm like Ross is a far more technical and better guitarist than I am, but I like people who use the guitar for more than just like soloing. You wait for the sun to make the sky. The sounds of the guitars that influenced us are definitely a part of the St. Lucia sound.
Like Johnny Greenwood, I mean, just that like whole kind of ethereal, like static sound.
Playing the guitar through different pedals and trying to achieve like different sounds, and
we use the guitars that are kind of used in St. Lucia a lot more as kind of a wall of sound thing.
Mm-hmm. One of the things that we do in the band is we use a lot of chorus. We basically have chorus on everything. But I know I can't walk it. So I've been playing this guitar for a while. It's like really banged up, and I played it in my old band and now in St. Lucia. And one of the things that I recently did was, because I found that when I was playing, I would constantly have to think about my hands hitting the switches. And a lot of people tape up the switches, and I started doing that. But then recently I just had the switches removed, basically. So now it's just a one sound guitar, so I don't even have to think about anything, and I really like that. I've never actually seen somebody set up my guitar before.
Really?
So this is very exciting. I will occasionally clean my guitar, maybe once a year or something, and at that point it's just covered in a film of sweat. Mm-hmm. This is definitely a workhorse guitar, but I love it for it. A lot of people label us as like a synth-pop band, but I like to think of our sound as broader than that. Synthesizers serve one kind of purpose. They're not going to be able to do everything for you, and I like to have the texture of a guitar, of like acoustic guitars, of all the different kinds of textures that you can get.
Just coming into kind of like more of an electronic context, when it's going to come in and be like a featured guitar part, it's going to sound like an electric guitar being featured. So I've kind of learned about making something that just fits nicely in the groove, that can like be up front and above all the other kind of like underlying synth and bass parts and vocal parts, you know?
To me, that's kind of the interesting thing about the aesthetic of St. Lucia, is that there's no kind of moment where one thing, maybe apart from like the voice that takes center stage, it's always kind of like everything is featured almost at the same time.